Hey guys, this is Keith with KJE Aquatics. I got in a box just a little while ago. Went to the airport, picked this up at Southwest, and I did cut the tape open, but I haven't looked in here yet. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what I got. Alright, let's see. Oh, these are nice. I got these. Anubias aphyzelli. These are a smaller Anubias. They stay on a little bit of the smaller side compared to some of the other ones. They have a long narrow leaf similar to the lanceolata. Nice roots on these. Some very nice plants. Anubias aphyzelli. Alright, go ahead. Don't want to drag the video out too long. Anubias nana. I did order these in special. I usually don't stock a lot of nana, but I had a special request. These are some nice specimens here. Anubias nana. Okay. Let's see what else I got. Anubias nana petite. I've been selling these really well. This is a very, very popular Anubias. Stays really small. People that don't know about these, and they'll say, you paid that much for that size plant? But that's the nature of the Anubias nana. They stay pretty small, right? A lot of people take these and use multiple plants and make nice bonsai looking trees with them. These are actually decent sized clumps of Anubias nana petite. I don't charge much for these. I give $5 a piece normally, which is very competitive if you compare. I can do bulk orders on plants, and I'll give you a better price on bulk quantity. I do that with everything. Alright, let's go ahead. Restock on the Sagittaria broadleaf. This is a Sagittaria species. Very nice looking species. They don't get much taller than this. There's two of them there. Sagittaria broadleaf. It's pretty cool. In a big tank, you could use these to carpet the tank. In a bigger one, in a smaller one, you could use a mid-ground plant. Very cool plant. A common plant that I keep here. I'm just restocking. Jungle Vallisneria. This is a species red. Under really good light, you'll get a red hue into in the leaf. I'll show one here. You can see the darker color. You get a maroon type, or a maroon looking reddish color under high light. They'll grow under low to medium light as well. You just won't get the reddish color in the leaf. So jungle vals. Let's see. Pull this a little bit closer. All right. Sagittaria narrowleaf. These are Sagittaria narrowleaf. It's another Sagittaria species. These are good in low light, medium light. Sagittaria narrowleaf. What I got here? Oh, I special ordered these in for a friend of mine. But if you're interested, I know he wouldn't mind if I sold a couple of them. I normally don't stock this. This is called Mint Charlie. And it does have a mint smell to it. It's pretty good, pretty cool. Mint Charlie, this is a stem plant. Alright. Set these over here. What else I got? Brazilian pennywort. I usually keep this in stock. It's a fairly easy plant. You can float it or you can plant it. Brazilian pennywort. Nice bunches here. I love the smell of this. It smells so good. Brazilian pennywort. Put that away. What I got here? Red Reuben swords, medium. This is one of my all-time favorite sword plants. They grow in medium light, but you'll get this reddish color in the leaf. All right, I love these much better than Amazon swords, are okay, but I really like the Red Reuben. These swords do really well for me. It's a busted leaf, but it's to be expected. These are some really nice plants right here. Red Reuben swords. All right. See what else I got now. Cryptocrine Wente, red species. I buy these in clumps. You get multiple plants per clump. Red Wente. Crypt Red Wente. These do very well in low light conditions. You won't get a real dark red, but you'll get a bronze color in the leaf and in the stem. If you want to add a little color to a low tech, low light plant, or low tech, low light tank, Red Wente is a good option. Tiger Lotus. I got these in. They're sprouted bulbs, so I know they're good. I got some in last week. The last two orders I got, I ordered just as bulbs, and unfortunately, they must have got a rash of bad bulbs at the nursery. And I normally never have issue growing these plants from bulbs, but I got like over 2 dozen bulbs from the last order. Luckily, I didn't really sell them because I was waiting for them to grow some, and they just never did. But I mentioned it to my nursery, and they're a very good supplier of mine, and they said, no problem, Keith, we're going to make sure we send you some that are sprouted so we know that they're good. And looking at the colors of the leaf here, because when I get these, you don't know if they're green tiger lotus or red tiger lotus. You don't know. All you do is get the bulb when I buy the bulbs. But and you got to wait till they start growing. But I can tell right now, looking at these, that several of them are definitely red, which actually are more popular. I do sell the green ones. To me, they're beautiful in their own right, but the majority of people want that red color. These will grow in a low-tech, lower light tank, and you'll get a true reddish, purplish looking leaf. Very beautiful when they grow out. They do get on the larger size, so if you put them in a small tank, potentially they could fill that tank up. All right, let's see what else I got. I special ordered a bunch of these again, but I will have some for sale because the customer didn't want this whole group of them. These are Crypt Spiralis. Very nice crypt. They get long, narrow leaves, kind of like a Vallisneria, but these are a crypt. They're definitely good in lower light conditions. Crypt Spiralis. These will get pretty tall, much taller than what this is. All right, Crypt Spiralis. Alright, this is another one that I special ordered for my buddy. I normally don't stock it, but again, he wouldn't mind if I sold a couple bunches. Mermaid weed. This is a really cool looking stem plant. You can see it. Kind of look like pine leaves, but they're flat. They're serrated kinda. It's pretty neat. It's called mermaid weed. Alright. I could offer a couple of those. Not many, because he wanted them, but I know he wouldn't mind if I sold a few of them. Alright. I haven't been able to get this for a couple weeks because the colder months, the nursery grows this outside and they just weren't growing a lot of it. Guppy grass. I do grow it here, but I really can't keep up with demand. It's very popular with fish breeders, especially fish breeders that breed live bearers. This just floats around. It will root, and it will settle down over time and root in the substrate, but you could just take a handful of this, toss it in the tank, grows really easy, and provides exceptional cover for fry to hide in, especially for live bears. Some of your live bear species are notorious for eating their fry. They call it guppy grass as a nickname, just because of guppy breeders it's really popular with guppy breeders, and it hides the guppy fry really well. So this is actually a half a pound here, so this is quite a bit. I sell it in portions, usually about that size, a lot bigger than a lot of portion sizes that I've seen others sell it for. That's a pretty good amount. It grows pretty quick, so you don't need a lot to get started. All right, it's guppy grass. Happy I got that in. Got some more nice wood. Let me get a couple of them out of here because they're in the way. These are sold to me as medium-sized pieces of spider wood. I priced these for around $13.99. Get some nice looking pieces of spider wood, and at $13.99, this is actually a really good deal. All right, I've seen other people sell them for much more. Again, I buy them based on size. These are considered medium, and that's what I pay is for medium size. They're tagged M for medium, if you can see it. Right? So $13.99 on the spider wood. Set those. Here's some more Vallisneria. These are Italian vals. It's another plant I commonly keep in stock. These don't get as big. These do not get as big as jungle val. The leaf is a lot narrower, so you get a different look. I like the look when people mix these in, when you get different vals, and you can put Italian val, the jungle val, and maybe some corkscrew val, and alternate them. You get the different look in the leaf, different size leaf. To me, it looks really, really cool and escape. All right. This is a plant that I haven't stocked before. I've gotten it in on special order, but they had it on sale at the nursery, so I said, let me try some. This is micro sword potted. I'll take one of these out. Let me get it all out of the plastic bag here. It's a grass type plant. Micro sword has a long narrow leaf. These shoot runners similar to, you can see the babies up there, the lighter green color. These will shoot runners out, just similar to Vallisneria. They'll send out these runners and they'll creep along the substrate. Good ground cover plant. Micro swords. Put this back in the sleeve. Okay. So, my stock list is on my Facebook page. If you go to find my Facebook page at facebook.com/KJE Aquatics. All right, pinned towards the top of my Facebook page, I keep my stock list fairly up to date. If you ever have any questions, you could also message me on Facebook, on my business page at again, facebook.com/KJE Aquatics. Message me through there. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have, give any advice. I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit, so I'm happy to share what I know with you. If you're looking for some advice or questions on plants, fish also, I keep a lot of fish. Plants aren't my only thing. We also sell much more than just plants. Swimmers, yeah, you got to be careful what you say, but swimmers are stuff that we do here. I don't import anything regarding the swimmers, so message me about those. And we're also, KJE Aquatics is now a full aquatic pet supply business, so I have a full line of pretty much everything you need. Water chemicals, fish foods, high-end fish foods. I carry Northfin, Dr. Basleer, Zoom Ed. All right, I'm looking at a couple other lines, but Northfin, it's hard to beat. Northfin and Dr. Basleer, those are two of the top foods that you're gonna find anywhere. If you haven't heard of either one, just search them online. Great quality. We carry, again, sponge filters, don't even know if I said that, Airline, air stones, air pumps, air manifolds, nets, anything you need in the hobby, I got it. Fertilizers, I only carry some of the best fertilizers. I carry Thrive, I carry the different Thrive products, and I also carry Tropica. Those are probably two of the top fertilizers you'll find out on the market. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention another one. I just brought on. I can't tell you how good it is, honestly, because I haven't used it yet. I can only go by what other people told me. But I brought on another fertilizer line through Aqualife, Phytotone, and another product that they make called Lush. All right, hold on, I'll be right back. I'll show you a bottle of it. Said these, you could search them online, but I got Aqualife Phytotone and I got Aqualife Lush. These are supposed to be some excellent products. So I told my supplier, I was like, let me try them out, see how they do. I haven't personally tried it yet. I got a good friend of mine that's local to me. I gave him a bottle and he's gonna put it to the test, and I'll give you some feedback what he says. He's gonna give me an honest review on it. Me personally, right now I have a few bottles of Thrive that are open, Thrive C and just the original Thrive formula, and they work excellent for me. And plus the Thrive caps that I use for my swords and my crypts. But anyways, if you want to try these, this is a 450 milliliter bottle from Aqualife. I charge $15.75 for either one, same price, same. The Lush is actually for lower plant load. This, I would say, if you know the Thrive line, this is probably more similar to the Thrive C. This is similar to the Thrive C, and then this would be similar to the regular Thrive. But I will say, and the manufacturer says that the Phytotone is not good. It's not recommended for shrimp. Okay. They say, they have told me that you could use it in a shrimp tank, but it's not recommended. So if you have shrimp, I won't suggest this one. All right. Anyways. All right, let's get back to the plants. I still got a few things left. Crinum calamastratum. I have a bunch of these already in stock, but again, if you watched my videos before, these are not always available. Not always available. Oh, these are some nice ones that they sent me. Like I said, I already have a bunch. Not always available, so when they are on the list, whether I have stock or not, I usually add a couple, just because this is probably my favorite plant. Looks just like an octopus. Easy plant to grow. Gets really big, but grows real slow. Medium light. Easy plant. Just when you plant it, just plant it just above the root line, and that's about it. Stick a root tab in close proximity to it, and that's all she wrote, guys. And it'll grow. They do grow slow, so don't expect it to get gigantic, overnight. but I don't think you'll find a cooler looking plant. Crinum calamastratum. Almost done, guys. Crypt Wendy Brown. I love this crypt. These are larger species. Oh, these are nice. Cryptocrine Wendy Brown species. You'll get a brownish colored, almost like the Crypt Wendy Red, but you get a brownish color in the stems, and you'll get a brownish color in the leaf. It's hard to tell here. I don't know if you can see the brown in the stem. I really like this crypt. I love crypts too. Crinum calamastratum is my favorite, but second favorite is, it's hard to pick just one crypt because they're all beautiful, but probably Crypt Wendy or maybe Balancea. I don't have any Balancea. That's a very popular one and it sells out a lot, and I haven't got any in a couple months. All right, but when it's available, sorry, getting tongue tied. When it's available again, I'll be sure to get some. All right, next plant, narrowleaf vallisneria. This is not always available. I got some in last week, but I'm just adding more. A very narrowleaf val. I love these. Just get 4 or 5 of these, and that's probably all you need in a smaller tank. In a 10-gallon, 4 or 5, plant them along the back. They grow real easy, and they shoot out runners, and they'll fill out pretty quick. Narrowleaf vallisneria. All right. Tiger eye nerites. I call them olive nerites. These are nerite snail. Excellent cleaning diatom algae. All right, you just put them in the tank and just let them do their own thing. They won't reproduce in fresh water. They need brackish water, salt water, brackish water to reproduce. All right. So tiger eye nerites, or I call them olive nerites. All right. Last bunch of plants I have is Crypt Wendy green. This clump similar to the red. This is a green species. Crypt Wendy green clumps. Very easy plant. All the crypts, all the cryptocrine are easy, in my opinion. No matter what species you pick, really excellent for beginners or advanced. But if you're a beginner looking to get plants, just about any crypt species, highly recommended. Easy. They grow slow, but they are excellent in low light, medium light. They require not much care. So easy to deal with. Again, that's all the plants I have. I got 2 more pieces of wood, and that's it, guys. That's all I got. Again, I'm kind of gearing up a lot with that wood. You see me getting a lot. I do sell it, but I haven't been posting it a lot on my Facebook page because if you're interested, definitely message me. I can send you individual pics, no problem. I don't have no issue with that. But I've been stocking up because I have some shows coming up and some auctions coming up that I actually vend at. I have the Tropical Fish Club, or Tropical Fish Society in Rhode Island. That's coming up not this weekend, but next weekend. And then the weekend after that, I have the NECA Spring Equinox, a club that I'm a member of, NECA New England Cichlid Association. We have a weekend event. We have Ivan McColchie coming up speaking there. Message me if you want some more information on that. And then following that, the Tropical Fish Club of Burlington, up in Burlington, Vermont, has a fish and reptile expo, a swap that we will be going to. That's one thing. KJE, we support the hobby that supports us, so we like to go out to these events and talk and hang out and have a good time with fellow hobbyists, because that's what we are. We're hobbyists that just happen to sell product to pay for our addiction. Right? believe it or not, keeping fish, plants, fish tanks, no joke, it's an addiction. If you've been in it long enough, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's all I got, and thanks for watching, and message me if you're interested, and I can hook you up. Some of the best prices around, and definitely some of the best customer service around. That's not a lie. Thanks, guys.